Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri is today's site for this edition of Conquest Mode. This is Evan Thompson, senior editor from Last Word on Baseball, who also covers the Arizona Diamondbacks, and I'm going to bring you the play-by-play of my team, the Montreal Expos, playing against the Kansas City Royals. Here is the starting lineup. For the Expos, Mondesi at short, Marte in center, Gonzalez in left, Sandberg at second, Matthews at third, Kaline in right, Thompson behind the plate, Robinson at first, John Smoltz pitching. For the hometown Kansas City Royals, Whit Merrifield at second, Adalberto Mondesi at short. That'll be fun. He's on both teams. Jorge Soler in right, Hunter Dozier at third, Salvador Perez, the final out of the 2014 World Series and the MVP of the 2015 World Series, behind the plate. O'Hearn at first, Gordon in left, Phillips in center, and Keller on the mound. Here is the first pitch from Brad Keller to Mondesi, and it is taken for a strike. 0-1 the count. The next pitch misses away for a ball. 1-1 now to the speedy Adalberto Mondesi. Here's the pitch. It is inside for ball two. 2 balls and 1 strike. Ball 3 low with a fastball. 3-1, and here's the delivery. Timed well on a 2-seam fastball, so I thought, but it was not. He was early and hit a pop foul into the stands behind first base. Here's the full count pitch. It is lined off the end of the bat into the netting above the third base dugout. Here is the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Inside, and he just walked a greyhound. That brings up Ketel Marte, hitting .462. Here's the first pitch from Brad Keller to Marte. Marte hits it in the air off the end of the bat into shallow left, and it is caught in shallow left by Dozier on the run, twisting his back in a way that would make me go to a chiropractor. 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to Gonzalez, Luis Gonzalez. That is, and it is high and tight for a ball with a fastball. 1-0 the count. The pitch. Inside, ball 2. Brad Keller just doesn't seem like he wants to throw strikes. Or doesn't seem like he's capable, one or the other. But he is everywhere except over the plate. Look at that. That's a terrible pitch. 3-0 the count now. The pitching coach would be on the dugout step right here. Here's the 3-0. It's down the pipe. Pretty easy to throw one if you know the guy's not swinging. Well, maybe not. 3 balls and 1 strike now to Gonzalez. Here's the pitch as Mondesi goes. He's into second easily with a stolen base. That pitch was a strike. 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Gonzalez. And here's the pitch. Lined into right center, into the alley for extra bases. Mondesi scores easily. Gonzalez rounds first. He slams on the brakes at second with an RBI double to put the Expos on the board, 1-0. That brings up Ryne Sandberg, my favorite player of all time. Here's the pitch. It is smoked into left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Gonzalez rounds third. He will score easily, and the Expos now lead 2-0 on an RBI single to left field by the Hall of Fame second baseman Ryne Sandberg. That brings up Eddie Matthews. Here's the first pitch to Matthews. He hits a bouncer off the end of the bat. This will act like a bunt as he gets thrown out at first, but Sandberg heads easily to second. Nice play by Keller to get off the mound and field the ball going toward the line and get the hustling Matthews at first. 2 gone now for Al Kaline, the right fielder. Here's a high, deep drive to center. That's way back to the warning track, to the wall, and gone for a home run. Al Kaline with a 2-run home run. He crushed that thing to dead center. And remember, here in Kansas City, that is not an easy task. It is 410 to center field in Kansas City. And that ball gets over the fence for a 417-foot 2-run home run. 4-0 now, Expos, as Thompson steps to the plate. The first pitch is a slider that clips the bottom of the zone right down the middle for strike 1. Thompson smashes the second pitch deep into left center, but that is caught by Phillips. No, it's not. It's off the wall. Sorry, I looked down. I feel foolish. It's off the wall. Thompson gets a double. That brings up Jackie Robinson. Here's the first pitch, and it is low for a ball. Keller is really having trouble here. Seems that if he throws it over the plate, it's hit a long way, and most of his pitches are not over the plate. That second pitch wasn't even close. That slider would have hit a lefty. 2 balls, no strikes. The pitch from Keller. High foul ball into the stands behind the first base dugout. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Bouncer to second. That's fielded by Merrifield and thrown to first in time to mercifully retire the side. 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors. 1 runner left on base. We go into the bottom of the first. The Expos 4. Royals coming up. Here's the first pitch from Smoltz to Merrifield. It misses outside by inches. For ball 1. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. A fastball misses away by a lot this time. 2-0. Here's the pitch. Change up completely throws off his timing. Swings and misses very early. 2-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. Another whiff at a slider. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. High fly ball into center off the end of the bat. Marte lopes over and makes, he only made that look more difficult than it really was. Almost overruns the ball, but makes the catch. For the first out, that brings up Adalberto Mondesi. Here's the first pitch. It is low for a ball. 1-0 the count to the speedy shortstop. Here's the pitch. In there, strike called. 1-1 the count now. To Mondesi, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. Early on an inside fastball. It is foul behind first base. Still 1-2. Here's the pitch from Smoltz. Low, ball 2. Fastball and he wouldn't chase. Here's the 2-2. Soft line drive into shallow left and short hopped. Short hopped by Gonzalez, so that's a single. The very dangerous Mondesi is now on first. Here's the pitch to Soler, who hits a high fly ball into right. That's going to be caught by K-Line and thrown in to the infield quickly enough to hold Mondesi on first. 2 gone. That brings up Hunter Dozier, the third baseman. The throw to first, runner back. Smoltz goes into the stretch. The pitch. Line drive into shallow center. That's a base hit, and Marte completely misses the ball. This is going to the wall. This is trouble. Mondesi's going to score easily. Dozier rounds second. He's heading to third, and he's in standing up with a triple. Oh. So it's 4-1 Expos now. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Out goes the pitching coach. I don't know who my pitching coach is. Who is my pitching coach? We'll say that my pitching coach is Bert Blyleven. Let's go with that. The next pitch misses for a ball. The third pitch is fouled off into the stands behind first base. 2-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. Smoltz misses away. 3-1 the count now to Salvador Perez, who fouls it back into the stands behind first base. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Struck him out looking at a pitch over the outside corner to retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 left. We go to the top of the second. The Expos lead it 4-1. Todd Helton leads off the second inning, pinch hitting for John Smoltz as Amir Garrett gets up and going in the bullpen. Still needs some Reds innings from my pitchers. Here's the first pitch to Helton from Brad Keller, who struggled in the first inning. Boy, he couldn't find the zone with a flashlight. First pitch keeps the pattern up. He misses low for a ball. Second pitch is right down the pipe, but Helton's behind on the ball, and he fouls it into the stands near left field. Here's the 1-1. Helton hits it on the ground in the hole between second and first. Nice play by Merrifield heading to his left to cut that ball off in shallow right field and throw to first in time to retire Helton. One gone. That brings up the Greyhound, Adalberto Mondesi, who watches the first pitch miss high and away for a ball. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball into left. That is going to be caught by Gordon and is 2 gone now. That brings up Ketel Marte, who popped up in the first inning. Here's the pitch to the switch hitting center fielder / second baseman for the Diamondbacks. It is a changeup at the knees, inner part of the plate, and he jerks it foul. 0-1 the count. Oh, and he gets plunked. Back of the right thigh. That puts Marte on first for Luis Gonzalez, who's 1 for 1 in this game. Here's the pitch. It's outside for a ball. Gonzalez in the first inning doubled Mondesi in for the first run of the game. Here's the second pitch. It is bounced up the middle and sneaks through for a base hit. That puts Marte on second and Gonzalez on first. With 2 gone for Rhino. Sandberg singled to left in the first inning and drove in a run. The next pitch is lined to third, but it is caught by Dozier to retire the side. As Garrett comes in, we'll recap the second. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left on base. We go into the bottom of the second, and the Expos lead it 4-1. Amir Garrett comes into the game to pitch the second inning for the Expos. And the first hitter he faces is Ryan O'Hearn, first baseman. Here's the first pitch. It is hit high in the air to right, where it is going to be caught by Al Kaline, and is for the first out. When Al Kaline played games here as a member of the visiting Detroit Tigers, he played on artificial turf. It now has natural grass. Here's the first pitch to the next hitter, Alex Gordon, who is playing left field today. It is a strike. 0-1 the count. The second pitch is fouled off. Slider just off the outside part of the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch is low with a slider. 1-2 the count now. Here's the pitch. He tried to hold up and does. I thought that was a strike. Apparently it was inside, and it was. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on a slider. 2 gone. That brings up Brett Phillips, the center fielder. Here's the first pitch. It is in there. Fastball right down the pipe. Strike 1. 0-1 the count. The second pitch is also right down the pipe, and Phillips just hasn't swung yet. No balls, 2 strikes. He swings at the third pitch and fouls it toward the third base dugout. Still 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out to retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Go the Royals. We go into the top of the third as Jesse Hahn comes into the game to pitch to Eddie Matthews, with the Expos leading 4-1. The Reds' innings are now complete. Raleigh Fingers is up and throwing in the bullpen. Here is the first pitch to Matthews. It is fouled off the end of the bat toward the backstop. No balls and a strike to Matthews. The pitch. Grounder sharply hit to second. Merrifield makes the easy play and throws to first in time for the first out. That brings up Al Kaline. 1 for 1 on the game with that deep home run to center. Here's the first pitch to Kaline. It is high for a ball. 1-0 the count now. The pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Hahn sticks down his glove. Look what I found. Throws to first in time for the second out. That brings up Timothy Thompson, the catcher. He doubled in the first inning off the wall. Remember, I looked down and thought he was caught. But no, it was a double. First pitch is high and away for a ball. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball. He jammed him. Popped it up to short. Going to be caught by Mondesi and is to retire the side. 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom of the third as Raleigh Fingers takes the mound, and the Expos lead it 4-1. And here we go. Nicky Lopez pinch hitting for Han. Here's the first pitch. It is popped into the air in shallow center, and Marte really turned that into an adventure, although he made the shoestring catch for the first out. One gone for Whit Merrifield, who's 0 for 1 on the day. The first pitch is in there. Strike called. Slider, inner half of the plate. No balls and a strike. The pitch. Bouncer to second off the end of the bat. Sandberg makes the easy play to first. And there are 2 gone. That brings up Mondesi, who can bunt his way on if he wants. We'll see if he does that. The first pitch is in there. Fastball, belt high, right down the pipe. Strike called. 0-1 the count now. And the 0-1 is fouled off toward the stands behind the third base dugout on a slider. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Struck him out swinging, and that is the ball game. The Expos win it 4-1 on a great offensive performance, especially by Al Kaline. Thank you for joining us here on this edition of Conquest Mode. This is Evan Thompson from Last Word on Baseball, saying so long for now. Thanks for watching, everyone.